Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, as our boy Marcos likes to say, welcome back to another episode of Bumps and Bruises podcast, a podcast for wrestling fans by wrestling fans. And we are back, and we are all kinds of discombobulated because I don't know if Derek is over here or over here. I think Marcos is down here.
Sure am.
I'm on this
One,
side.
either over here or over here.
Oh,
We got.
it's not as easy as you thought, huh?
Oh, them
No, I
braids
never
is
claimed it was easy.
crispy.
It was even the time that it was just Derek, aka Lock Stallion, aka Bama 1392.
Mhm.
Then one time it was just he and I was like, he's right here. And he's like, no, I'm over here. I'm like, what in the world? All I know is that
I could tell you why. It's because you if you have it, your camera set to mirror you,
right.
it's gonna switch it up. So I know for a fact that Derek is here and you're here because I know the feed that I'm looking at is a mirror. It's
Yeah,
not.
I think Derek is here.
No, it's the opposite of where it looks like on your screen.
This is opposite.
So you're here technically, and Derek is here, like when I'm looking, but I know for a fact that's Derek and that's Shane.
All I know is Marcos is right down here.
Yep.
I mean, there's only four. There's only three of us, so I mean, you know.
I was about to say
only
that the
be-
fourth one. Are you counting little Jimmy?
Jeez.
My man got
Watch.
little Jimmy up in here, yo. I don't know, man.
I should have hit y'all with the Ron Cena shirt.
Speaking of shirts, I'm hitting you with the Awesome Bomb. Tanaka over here, Awesome Bombing our current president. It's a throwback shirt that I haven't worn. Finally took it out of the archive when I bought it back in 2019, 2020.
I have to say, I very much enjoy that shirt. I won't go any more political than that, but that's a great shirt.
What kind of shirt you got on, Shane?
I got
What's
a kind of a little shout out to a sister podcast, if you will.
You talking about these guys right?
Yeah. Some people might know a little something about it.
Right there, yeah, somewhere here. I don't know.
Which this is the crew doing the boyfriend meme.
There you go.
Hilarious. I got a simple little cross. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, as much as you've been standing over this guy, I'm happy you got his shirt on.
I mean, you know,
Jeez Louise,
I think it's doing good.
My man over here standing over people that don't even get entrances on Monday Night Raw.
How did they not give that man an entrance? He's got an awesome entrance.
I'm telling you, they're like they're purposely trying to kill his crowd chant.
I think that's what it is.
Like I think it was like the last time I remember WWE doing something like this was when Dean Ambrose was leaving, John Moxley, where they kept putting him out there every week on TV and kept giving him victories. They were like, okay, let's get this out the way. And then like, oh, I don't know why he left. We were trying to push him.
Well, that I think the other one was Shinsuke when they first tried to turn Shinsuke heel. And everybody was still like, yeah, his entrance is awesome. And then they like forcefully changed the entrance. Everybody's like, what did you do?
They know what they're doing. Well,
yeah, they definitely know how to manipulate an audience. And I fall for it countless times.
I mean, so do I. What happened?
I said, let's see if it actually works this time. Because things change.
From what I don't know this man from Adam, but from what I've heard is that he's a loyal person. So who's to say that he might not stick?
I've met him like outside of a wrestling setting. He was cool as shit. And man, Scarlett, they both was cool as hell.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about the both of them. I haven't had the chance to meet them personally. But when we last left off, it was after the whirlwind wrestling weekend that saw
that is correct.
The Great American Bash, the the AEW pay-per-view, Saturday Night Main Event, Evolution, and there was so much packed into the weekend that we decided, hey, let's take a breather and we'll recap the July 14th Raw when we come back, which is now. Derek, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I mean, Raw opened up with a great little promo from our new Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Miss Naomi. Proceed with caution. She came out and she was like, "Yo, don't try to congratulate me now because y'all weren't feeling the glow, but y'all feeling the sister now."
That's funny. She is
I
right.
thought it was hilarious. What's beeping?
Oh, that's me.
It was his driver install finishing.
Oh, I'm like, so after that, we had an interruption by Rhea saying that she's not cautious, she's reckless, and all this other stuff. We had Io coming out in a different outfit than we've ever really seen her wearing. And she was basically like, "Yo, Rhea, get to the back of the line." I walked in heavyweight champion. I was supposed to walk out heavyweight champion. We got a interesting response from our new women's world heavyweight champion saying that she didn't understand what she was saying, and basically she don't care. So
I
now
will
we
say,
have a what's up?
To comment on the EO, we were watching live that night, and you guys were like, "Man, she's showing more than normal." I was like, "Is it?" It didn't really strike me at first, but the internet community went wild.
I mean, because you think about it, like, Japanese superstars, they typically don't, wear revealing outfits. They wear something that's like fashion forward, like their attire, but we're used to quote a Japanese saying, gaijins using that. Like, it's more of an American thing where I guess, less is more.
There was actually a trending hashtag the next day. It wasn't that night, but the next day. And that's when I was like, "Oh, I was wrong about that. You all nailed it." The hashtag cheeks out EO was trending on Tuesday.
That's crazy.
The internet does what it does.
Maybe that could have a weird effect. She could be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this more," or, "Oh, I'm never gonna do that again.
Never doing that again."
Yeah, I don't want to be objectified or something. But hey, good for her. Everybody deserves to wear what they want. Just like I chose to wear this amazing Tanaka Awesome Bomb t-shirt. So then we proceeded to get a really good match between the Kabuki Warriors and the Judgment Day, aka Raquel and Roxanne R&R. And I think the match could have been a little bit better, but we kind of knew that it was going to be a Dominic Mysterio distraction. That seems to be the MO for the Judgment Day tag team champions whenever, they want to get out of the segment and they don't want to book the other team to lose cleanly. And, it is what it is. It's something that I'm grown accustomed to it. So what about you guys?
I mean, I think I'm okay with it. Like, it's standard heel tactic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because the Judgment Day is teetering on that tipping point of getting the respect, and the backstage segments are so entertaining that they're like teetering on the edge of falling into a face status. But as long as they're doing it heel, I've got no issue with it. Heels do whatever they want to win, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And also, we started seeing the do it for Liv. When they still have the hilarious picture on a wall, like if she passed away, and it's like it was probably like a throwaway thing, but they noticed that it's people like it, so they're continuing with it. So, what came after that, Derek? Talk to us, brother. Well, I can tell you it was a 2 out of 3 falls Bailey Lyra match, and
yeah, that's what was after.
To bring in WWE 2K25 into play, this feud has been like commissioner mode. They're like, we're gonna keep booking these two together until people are like,
Keep
you know,
running that
right.
shit.
And like, I literally am like, okay, they got me now. Like, it's a good feud. Like, they got Lyra Valkyrie over by just having her wrestle. It wasn't a lot of programs together. It wasn't a lot of like, oh, we should probably do this. So
Sometimes you gotta force it down their throat, man.
pause. What?
I walked into that one.
Yeah.
What match did we have after that? We had. Well, first off, there was a little face-off after that, wasn't it? A little face-off between Becky and Lyra after she won the 2 out of 3 falls for the match at SummerSlam against Becky Lynch, the last kicker. After that match, we had
Man,
Chelsea Green.
don't call her the last kicker no more, brother.
Don't call her the last kicker. I mean, a little throwback.
Nah, bro.
Nah, the goggles. Remember when she came out with the goggles? She was real like Mad Max-ish.
Nah, bro.
No?
Nah. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
She's not doing that anymore. She's the man now.
Yeah, she doesn't come out and do what is it? River dancing. That had to be a low point.
Oh, shit. You just said this lady used to river dance, bro.
She did. That was a thing.
Did she river dance? Am I tripping?
Yeah, she used to come out and dance.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember river dancing.
I don't either.
Oh my god. Bro, it's out there.
Becky Lynch is gonna shut this whole podcast.
I am Googling. And there's a Reddit thread that says never forget Becky Lynch Irish dance NXT entrance.
Okay, I can see. We talking about main roster though. Did she do the main roster?
Like literally, no. She used to come out as a kind of like dressed like a leprechaun. I sent it in our private chat for this thing, but
I see it. It's TikTok.
Yeah, it's
probably the one I just found. Oh, that is horrendous.
Oh Lord,
that is river dancing. That's not even Irish dancing.
Super Irish.
Okay, yeah, this is NXT. Okay.
Yeah, you know, they were throwing stuff at the wall. They were like, let's see.
Well, she wearing green and gold, so
how do we make sure that everyone knows that she's Irish? Because I don't think her accent will do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Things like that happen.
It's one of those things when they're like, we need to make sure she's Irish, but also don't let her on the microphone because then people will know that she's Irish because of her accent.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we lived through that. So then we actually had a decent match with the returning Nikki Bella versus Chelsea Green, and Chelsea Green made it look like a champ. And I believe Nikki won. She won her first match.
She did.
And although although it wasn't the best match, she looked like she actually still belongs in this era. I'm not saying that she should be champ.
Like she can hold her own.
Yeah, she can hold her own. And, you know, anybody that does does a match with Chelsea Green. And, you know, this marks like, I want to say it's the 3rd week in a row that Chelsea has appeared, including this week that just happened on Monday Night Raw. So I don't know. Is there a change coming for her? Who knows? Because this week they weren't traveling together, but she still appeared. And of course, we had Gunther come out and pretty much, said Gunther stuff. Said Gunther stuff. It was a good segment. They brought out the Paul Heyman, and it was kind of like a segment that led us to what was the main event, which was the gauntlet match, correct? Or did I get no?
No, gauntlet match was the main event.
It was the main event match, but the program ending segment was what happened at the end when the OTC came out, and we got the horrendous OTC belt that Derek, of course, has on pre-order already. I think it was a great way to end Raw. I think CM Punk is the right choice. You need 2 big matches to headline, although I do think that the women are headlining night 1. And I can see CM Punk Gunther opening night 1 instead of headlining it. Because they're going to definitely separate the men's matches. So I think Cena rightfully so, and Cody will end the weekend, because either one or two things is going to happen. Either we're going to get a straight up match that Cody's going to win, or Cody's going to lose via shenanigans, via millions of people coming in, or a third possibility, we're going to get a double turn in which Cody beats him, and using something that, as a fan will be like, wait a minute, what just happened? And then The Rock coming out, and then after like Cena, hugging Cody or something, kind of like giving him respect, and then The Rock coming out and giving Cody, the fingers under the neck.
The last finger?
Yeah. And then Cody turns on John Cena. So that could be it.
Hey, Sam, what you think? What's your prediction for that weekend, man?
I can see that as a viable possibility. I also think that something that would make a lot of sense to me, and granted, we would need to have The Rock back for this and, available for a match, but I would think that a fan service way to go, something that I think would be enjoyable to see, is, and spoiler, SmackDown, it gets announced that this match is now a street fight.
Yes.
And in that same way, I don't think that Cody has to turn heel, but Cody, takes the title, beats Cena finally. And I could definitely see a situation like Rock comes out to try and get Cena to, hit him with a sledgehammer, do the classic full-on heel. The only way to win is with this. And then Cena refuses. Cody gets the win. And then Rock and Cena come face to face. And that sets us up for the last match for Cena. Cena versus Rock. Cena face, Rock heel. Final boss. And gives you that classic match to go out on.
I don't know. I think maybe last year it would have happened, but I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I think
it's for a decade already.
You have two viable options, and I think the way the story is, we're not going to get it. We're not going to see Cena Reigns before the end of the year's out. I don't think that's going to ever happen again.
Yeah.
And we already got Cena, CM Punk. We already got Randy Cena. We got Cody Cena. We're going to get Cody Cena again. I think, honestly, the only other person that would make sense would be like a Drew McIntyre and Cena. That match would be good. But
I thought you were going to say AJ Styles.
No, because they never really mixed it up.
Yeah, him and McIntyre went back and forth when McIntyre was, with the Authority and the Chosen One.
Yep.
When he sucked.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, but also,
he was a child.
also remember there was a time that McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler were together, that they were the only heels on Monday Night Raw, really, and they were like fighting everybody.
Everyone.
Like every week, it was them two. That is like, come on, man. Like,
but they were there to show the world.
Yeah. That Dolph Ziggler was leaving 4 years later. That's what they were there to do.
That he was just going to get released and future endeavored.
Honestly, I don't know. I honestly think Cena leaves off on giving somebody the rub like Logan Paul.
Ew.
Which I can see that too, but I hope that's not the case.
Why not? Logan Paul is a superstar.
I still can't get over the fact of what he is as a person.
Or it might be Solo.
Anyways,
I'd be more fine with that.
I don't think Cena's losing on next Saturday. That's my prediction. Cena holds it.
He's not. He's going to lose on next Sunday. So
next Saturday, next Sunday, he's not losing the title in August. How about that? Better? That sounds better to me.
No, you want to let's go ahead and put some belts up. I put my ROH versus
don't put the belt up that you're trying to get rid of, sir. Because I'll put my Gunther belt up if that's the case.
Wait, you got a Gunther belt?
Yeah.
No, let me see it. Let me see it. Nah, I'll mess with you.
Put up the NXT belt so I can get it from Marcos.
No, he doesn't have the NXT belt anymore.
I know. That's what I said. You put it up, and I think Marco. I agree with Marco. So put it up so I can buy it off Marco, so I can give it to my kid.
There you go.
It comes full circle.
Full circle. It's a circle
Get
of
rid
life.
of the belt that I just got.
Yep.
So, first of all, the OTC came out, and I think he looks great. He looked great when he came out. I think the shock of the crowd. I also think that he came back because they need more star power for SummerSlam, and him and Jey Uso just they work. It's crazy because it's like when you have renewed characters and then they come back and they get together and then both of them are like kind of like on the same level is legit. Like, you know,
and to that same level point, and it annoyed me so much because I was so prepared to talk about this exact thing when we decided to cut last week, which I think was the right move. I was so excited to talk about it this week, but then I saw a clip of Sam Roberts talking about it on his podcast that you can see the difference that they're not so subtly putting in there. That previously when Jey and Roman were in the ring together, Jey would always kind of slump down. His shoulders would be rolled. He'd be, head down looking up towards Roman. And that shifted on that Monday where they were eye to eye. He stood strong. He shoulders back, looking as an equal instead of looking up to someone that he was lesser than. He looked at him as an equal, and Roman did the same.
I mean, and it's not a spoiler, but it happened off camera. Roman was yeeting.
Right.
Like, come on, think about that.
Yesterday, though.
Yeah, that was.
Y'all jumped all the way ahead.
No, but that happened after the cameras went off the air. It wasn't like they were doing it as the show was going off the air. Technically, it's cool. Like, the two cousin power trip. I
like it.
Like,
and I can only assume that's going to set us up with a Braun and Bronson versus the mini bloodline.
It's already announced. Yeah, it's already announced.
Oh, is it confirmed now?
Yeah, it's been confirmed last week, I believe.
Well, I totally missed it.
Yeah. So Friday, we kind of open up the show. We're known that John Cena is going to appear. Cody's going to appear. They're going to do a signing for SummerSlam and all this stuff. And we basically open the show with, the normal stars coming in. And then we get a match that could have been better, but it was actually pretty good. We got Flair versus Raquel Rodriguez, and I think it translated good. And I like when they're continuing to push like the women's tag. Like, typically,
did you jump the gun a little bit? Did it happen? I thought it happened before. There was a car accident.
Oh, I believe that might have. It opened up saying that no, the car accident thing happened right after this.
Oh, I could have sworn the car accident was the start of the show. I could be wrong though. 5 days ago.
It was basically that. It was actually after the Carmelo Hayes match, in which they had a segment where the cops were being questioned or were requesting Nick Aldis to.
Well, that was the second part. So the very first thing that happened was we cut to a scene of a car accident, and Solo and company are have just gotten out of the car. And like B-Fab was in the background for some strange reason. And then Solo and JC and Tala were at the accident. Like, oh my God, what's going on? I can't believe this happened. And that's what sparked the investigation.
Okay. So then go ahead, continue. What happened after that?
So then we went right into the women's match, which I am thoroughly enjoying what they're doing with Charlotte and Alexa. Charlotte and Raquel had their match, and Alexa came out literally as her cheerleader with pom-poms and everything, but she was wearing a shirt that said, "We're not friends." And their slogan right now is, "We're not friends, we're just teammates." And I'm kind of enjoying that dynamic. But it's obvious that
getting her love now.
It's obvious that they are enjoying being together.
Oh yeah, they're having fun.
Charlotte is definitely getting the love now.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the way that they're booking everything, you can't really boo anybody in the women's division. I don't know. Like there's nobody that's done super heel tactics.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like even the Judgment Day, if the heel tactics happen, it's because of Dom.
Yeah. Like there's nobody that's really a heel.
Raquel kind of leans into it more, especially with like the big man moves and playing the giant of the women's division right now. She kind of carries that heel connotation a little bit more.
Gotcha.
But Roxanne, as her partner, isn't nearly as heelish as other folks have been in the past. And that's what goes to what we were talking about just a minute ago with Judgment Day, like teetering on that. Are they heel? Are they face? Like it depends on what day and what show.
Yep. It's one of those things
that they're teetering from heel to face.
I'm sorry?
I think
so. Y'all both really think that they're teetering from heel to face?
Because
to me, they, like as a group, they still have heel vibes.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to have heel vibes, but they're doing everything so well that they're getting over. Which, your shirt, we're seeing the exact same thing happening with Karrion Kross. Like he's supposed to be a heel, incredibly obviously supposed to be a heel.
But heels get over though, because Roman was the heel.
But when heels get over and the crowd cheers for them, that kind of messes with the plans that creative has for how they're going to lay out the storylines.
Yep.
And
I feel like that's been a lot lately. Like Seth gets cheers, he's the heel.
It happens more than ever before, and it's because of what we have with the internet, and we have unprecedented access that we've never had before. I think it's also times have changed a lot, and kayfabe is dying to the point that, you know, there's a new show, the Untold Stories or Unscripted or whatever the name of it is, that is complete backstage that shows the writer's room documentary style.
Yeah.
And completely pulls any kind of curtain that was still on the industry is going to be gone. Like everything is going to be wide open.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. But it's like we're in a reality era. And I say that like, you know, their companies can't afford to treat the consumers as like they're stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
So, you know, it's one of those things that you either your consumer base is going to be like, what is wrong with this person? Or, okay, let's do this. You know what I mean?
I get you.
But we saw Charlotte go over Raquel, and it was then announced that they will have a tag team titles match. Alexa and Charlotte will have a shot at the tag team titles,
which I think is a good move.
I think so as well. Oh no, I said Bliss's first name, and now this thing's going crazy.
No, why are you blaming Alexa?
Because that's the name of the device on my desk that goes nuts whenever I talk about a certain superstar.
I'm saying Bliss and your device, they're just doing their jobs, bro.
I agree. It's on me. It's not on the device. But then we got Carmelo Hayes and Damian Priest, which was started as a really solid match. I was actually kind of sad that we got Aleister Black interfering and led to a disqualification finish, because that was it was finally giving Carmelo some shine that I feel like he hasn't had in a minute.
I mean, and also the fact that he acted like he was going to attack him, but then he didn't.
Right? He did
then he still did it. So I kind of like this storyline of the two Hot Topic managers. What do you think, Derek? Do you want to see Damian Priest, Hot Topic manager of the main store, versus Aleister Black of the strip mall, Hot Topic?
Yo, look, I'm here for it. I'm still
small,
excited.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like one is Hispanic. They're the same person except like color swapped.
I like to think that it's they work in the same mall, and it's the Hot Topic that's across the hallway from the Journeys.
Yep.
It's the Spencers and Hot Topic.
Spencer's also works. We need a third.
But one is fake though, because I feel like Spencer's is like Green Day, and then like Hot Topic is like 9 Inch Nails. It's like who's who. I feel like then in that sense, then Damian Priest's Journeys and Hot Topic is Aleister Black, because I think Aleister Black, this is actually his personality.
We just need Karrion Kross to get in. That way they can each manage one of the stores.
No, Karrion Kross is the ghetto GNC.
Not with that entrance. He's still very much with that entrance. With that entrance, he's definitely the Spencers, because Spencers back in the day used to sell the like the masks and the fog machines. That's where you got Karrion Kross. But good match, got interrupted, made it a meh match, but obviously extended the storyline, progressed it forward, which is what needed to happen. But I was sad to see Carmelo not get as much shine as he could have gotten. And then we went to the backstage segment of the police looking for Nick Aldis and wanting to question Jacob Fatu as a person of interest in the car accident, which I've been in a car accident and the police didn't do anything like this to help me at all. Would be nice to be a superstar where they'll actually do something to help you.
Look, quick too at that, man. Like,
they were on it.
The last car accident I got into, man. That didn't help me at all.
My thing was, the entire time I was watching it, I was like, the cops don't show up unless somebody got hurt. Nobody hurt.
There's nobody hurt. Like, why are the cops so interested in this little bang up? They're like, call your insurance, we're out.
Yeah, it's like they don't even. But like, I feel like they're going too urban sometimes with this thing, or is this just like a heelish thing? Like I just find it funny, you know. But I'm always for give me some more Fatu.
Dude, he let him out the cop car. He was like, "You're free to go. Go handle your business.
Go do whatever it is that you do.
Go murder somebody right now." It's like, I bet. Yeah.
So as he's free to do his business, he's coming back in, sees Jimmy and him go to the ring and take out all of Solo and his crew. And there was definitely a very, very long portion of this segment that Joe Tessitore kept calling Tongaloa Tamatonga.
Yes.
And I was like, that's not who it is.
And like, he probably was like, no, this is a typo. When he was reading Tala, he's like, that ain't real. All right, Tamatonga.
You can't call him Tala just because he's taller than the rest of them.
It's like, I can see the backstage like, yo, what do you mean? Do you mean taller? Like, if they would have called him Taller Tonga, then I would have been like, I see what you're doing. But
yeah,
they're like Tala. And it's like, all right, come on. But then again, you know, I've seen worse things happen. You know, Derek bought the OTC belt, so
the sad look on his face every time you say it is murder.
Like, I got so excited, and then I took a double look, and I was like, his face looks weird. Like, everything else outside of that face, man, you know, that belt's nice. But that belt has a face that only a mother could love.
Right.
But then as we get to the end of that segment, Adam Pearce comes out and announces that Solo will defend against Jacob in a steel cage match at SummerSlam. So there is no escape for Solo this time. Only problem with that is back in the day, steel cage meant that no one could interfere, but now steel cage means that everyone can interfere just as much as they want to.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage at this point.
And then the cops, I guess, completed their investigation. They pop out and they're like, "Hey, it's time. Somebody's going to jail for this." We don't know why, but they lock up Solo, much to his surprise, and cuff him and take him away. So apparently,
that kind of helped Solo because he didn't want to face Fatu by himself. So, you know, it's like I'm all for it, and the reason why is because we did this for like years with Stone Cold. So,
oh yeah, and we are definitely, which we had a small run where they were actually getting like local off-duty police officers to come be on camera, so they actually looked like police officers. But we are fully back to enhancement talent and up and coming local indies and etc. wrestlers as your police officers. Those are some of the most jacked police officers we've seen since they arrested Stone Cold.
I mean, they want to, you know, capitalize on it. They want to be able to, like, yo, those WWE ID guys and those local indies need to do something, right?
And they want to be able to 10 years down the road go, "Oh, do you remember that EC3 and Roman Reigns were cops that time?"
Like, yeah. And that Roman Reigns had suffering succotash. That all happened. All of that happened.
And then winked to the camera afterwards.
Say that part again?
I said then he winked to the camera afterwards.
Yeah.
Then we got what is probably the largest push happening in professional wrestling right now with Stephanie Vauquier versus Alba Fire. And
I mean,
Stephanie made short work of Alba.
She's a stud, bro. Like, she's
fantastic.
I honestly, I think this early in her career, she's elite Rhea Ripley level ready in terms of how to work a match. She came in with a built-in fan base. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Like, she's over. Like,
she's incredibly over, even outside of the fan base that she came in with. Because I'd seen clips of her and everything, but I didn't know who she was. Like, I didn't know enough about her to be a fan. And within a month and a half, 2 months of her in NXT, I was like, this girl can work. And then I think it was when we were watching the Raw on the 14th that we just talked about, I didn't realize like just how beautiful she is. Like her, like not in a creepy, oh my God, she's so hot, not in the Booker T, oh, look at the Suki. Just her face is absolutely gorgeous.
And she's very smooth in the ring.
Yeah, incredibly.
I don't know if you saw, like, you know, jumping ahead to Raw, like when she did the Devil's Kiss, she did it and in one fluid motion rotated Io into the ring and did it again.
Right.
Like
from the outside to the inside. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, and like she's seasoned in the ring. But then again, you know, although what is her age? I think she's want to say she's Chilean. She's 32, but she might as well be 45 in Hispanic years because she probably started wrestling when she was like 14. So, yeah, she began training when she was 15. There you go.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, it was like, you know, and then at 19, she moved to Mexico and got trained by Ultimo Dragon, Grand Apache, and Villano 4. and basically she got trained by the Holy Trinity and cut her chops in 2018 in Japan in Stardom, and it was in Mexico. Like, she's not a Johnny come lately. You know what I mean? She's not a fitness star that just decided to pick up wrestling. She's actually really good.
Right.
So, and I was happy that she decided to go with the WWE.
Yeah, this push that she's getting is obviously earned. She's incredible to watch in the ring, and I think it's only a matter of time before she's one of the title holders.
Yeah, and
but not in August. Or whatever my face.
Well, it's in Paris.
On poop.
It might happen, bro.
What month is that? When is that one? Because y'all are going, right?
Technically, that's August as well.
That's August too. Good.
I think Clash in Paris.
Paris?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's still August. That weekend is the 30th and 31st, so it'll be probably a Saturday pay-per-view. So probably on the 30th.
That's Dragon Con.
It's Dragon Con.
Got it. Yeah. So that makes sense. It makes sense now. Yep.
Yeah, if it happens, we can always take a little break and
we'll go to somebody's room.
Hook up the iPad.
Whoever got the biggest TV.
Which I'm pretty sure Clash at the Castle last year was during that, and we all meant to. Even Austin was like, "Yeah, we're gonna watch," and then everybody forgot because
we didn't.
We did not watch anything. Well, things sometimes take a sharp turn at Dragon Con. It is a unique individual. But from there, we went to the tag team turmoil, and it wasn't actually a tag team turmoil match, but we had DIY versus Fraxium versus Motor City Machine Guns versus Andrade and Rey Fenix. And match was fantastic. It was chaos, exactly what you kind of expect with teams of that caliber, and kind of surprising, but also kind of not surprising at the same time. We had Andrade and Rey Fenix as the champions in it, and they work fantastic together. I like seeing Andrade get to do something. I like that they're
the number one contenders,
and they're kind of repairing Rey Fenix because he came in and where Penta got the massive push. I think they intended that for Rey Fenix, and when Mysterio went down and he had to fill in, it kind of messed with plans that they had for him. But they're rebounding well from that.
Do you put them together?
Mysterio and Phoenix?
Yeah.
Or the brothers?
No, Mysterio and Phoenix when Mysterio comes back.
Not if this Phoenix and Andrade thing keeps working, because right now it's good watch.
It is. I agree. I concur, as they say.
Yeah, right now I wouldn't change that up because it's working well. They look like they have fun together. Mm-hmm. And I mean, obviously they've been friends forever, co-workers for the last 6 years or something now because they were in AEW together. But yeah, I don't do it at the cost of that pairing because I think what they're doing right now is really good.
Okay. But at a certain point, when Ray comes in, they're gonna be like, listen, Ray needs somebody to team with, bro.
He's got the whole LWO there.
He's like, no, we don't care about the whole LWO.
Spoiler, they're number one contenders.
I know, but we don't care about
get into that for like half a second because that did not make no sense.
Okay,
Eric's mad.
Hold on, guys. This
ain't even what you think, though.
Bumps and Bruises podcast presents Eric doesn't like something related to the new day, and the floor is yours.
You know what really grinds my gears? Okay.
There you go. Go ahead.
Listen, yesterday, I didn't think it was going to be the LWO. That don't make no sense to me.
They came out of nowhere.
Obviously, I was thinking it was either going to be the New Day or the Creed Brothers. Creed Brothers made sense. They haven't done too much with them, but I thought it was going to be the Creed Brothers.
I have a question, and apparently is a question that they have as well.
First of all, I just want to say that I'm going to definitely take credit for the fact that I brought the Creed Brothers to life. Just an FYI.
And William Regal was like, "I hear you."
William Regal.
Yeah, I mean, he back. He working backstage.
Oh, he's on Raw. Okay.
Hey. He's somewhere. He backstage somewhere.
Somewhere.
Okay. What were you saying, Shane?
I have a question that apparently they have as well, because they asked it on Twitter. Where were the Viking Raiders? Not that I am wanting to push them into the tag team glory once again, but it made no sense to go, Viking Raiders, you've been fighting with the New Day over this whole thing, and you just lost your titles to the New Day and never got your rematch. So LWO, you go.
Bro, they weren't there. They went into catering, and they were like, who's here? Viking Raiders decided to go to the bathroom. It's first come, first serve, dog. You know how it is.
Man. That did not make no sense. Y'all did not tell me that made sense.
Why wasn't
the number one?
Why wasn't that a four-man match? A 4-team match, excuse me.
I'm telling you, they were in the bathroom.
It must have been.
So what do you think, Derek? So you wanted the New Day to win, and then the New Day to win in SummerSlam, and then the New Day to go to SmackDown and win there, and just always win?
Yes. Okay. Come on. That's what's best for business.
I'm completely fine with all of that.
And you wanted WWE. You wanted well, if they do that, then they're gonna have to be
so they can be the cover of 2026. That's what I wanted. God damn it! I want the New Day on the cover, so they need to hold tag team titles.
So you wanted them to go to what's it called, NXT, win those tag belts. You wanted them to go to AEW, TNA, win those.
Hey, shit! It sounds like the Hardys and the Dudleys. Goddamn shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Why not? Why not, man?
You're like anybody that has a title, you wanted them to win it.
If they go to AEW, they can go against not Edge and Christian. If they go to TNA, they can be in the Dudleys and Hardys triple threat, make it a triple threat match.
Speaking of which, we kind of skipped over that. That was an excellent show, TNA.
We hadn't finished. So then we got the contract signing on SmackDown.
Finished on SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
So Cody and Cena are there to sign their contracts, except for there's no Cena. So of course, Cody has to cut a promo, which gets Cena to come out, and then shockingly, they get into a fight. And
they what? In a wrestling program?
Yep. And they Cody stands tall this time, and it's going to be a street fight. Spoiler that we already spoiled. So that segment, was
a slight heel turn.
I don't think it was a heel turn. I think it was a frustrated face.
I think it could be the start of the heel turn.
I don't know, man.
I think I have to agree with Derek here. I think that it was kind of, and this kind of goes back to what you were saying and to what I was saying. I think this all leads to Cody winning via nefarious ways, whatever the case may be, in August, and takes the title from Cena to set up Cena's face turn.
Are you talking about the Sunday in August, the first Sunday in August?
I think it's going to be on a Sunday.
The first Sunday in August. Cool. Just want to be clear, because part of our show doesn't believe that there's a Sunday in August, so in which John Cena is losing, but there obviously is. But to each their own, right? Right, Derek? New Day, baby. New Day rocks.
Oh, Derek, you muted.
Yeah, he is. That's by design. Oh, he's muted again.
Am I muted now?
Now you're
No,
good.
but we
Okay.
already stopped talking about the New Day and this segment. So that was a good
Anyways, no,
SmackDown.
fuck all that. No,
And then we had TNA Slammiversary.
it's okay. We got to go back to Raw. Got to go back.
He's like, I got another time.
Raw or
I'm just gonna
SmackDown?
downplay it.
Raw or SmackDown? Which one?
We got another Raw segment.
Yeah, Raw's not over.
So then we got Slammiversary.
Slammiversary. Oh my goodness.
I watched Slammiversary. I thought it was good. Like the internet
too.
is ripping it apart, but I thought it was really good.
What's the internet know? They don't know nothing.
First of all, I don't give a shit what kind of fan you are, but if you did not like Trick winning the way he won, there's something wrong. There's something
I'm telling
wrong.
you.
Like, bro, the chase just got better. Like now it's obvious that Santana is gonna face him one-on-one because they're pushing Joe Hendry towards Kaz. Like it makes sense. Like
so hear me out. When you text the group and you were like, I think he got hurt. And I was looking, I wanted to send the text like this looks like some Money in the Bank shit. You get hurt, they take you to the back, you come back at the end, knock somebody off the ladder, get up there real quick, grab that briefcase. That's exactly what it looked like. And I did not hit send on that message.
And because I knew it was a work when they started backing him up while he was looking at the ring.
He was watching, yeah.
Yeah. And then that's why I was like, well, that was Cap. And it was great. First of all, that arena shook more than it like Santana was super over, but I didn't realize how over Trick was that whooped that Trick. They tried to lower it. But it was insane.
For those unaware, Marcos was in attendance. He was there.
I was in attendance.
Live and in charge.
I snuck in the back. Somebody left the door open. I pretended to be a security guard, and I walked in the back. And
it didn't work.
He had that black hoodie on.
They were like, "Where the fuck are Dactyls?"
No logo.
Yeah. But it was really good. I had a lot of fun. The Hardys, I understand why they keep getting chances over chances. Bro, people, because the way where they put people that were guests of TNA, they put us like the stage was right here, and so the seats started from like literally we were parallel to the entrance, and we had a great view, and you could see people setting up in Gorilla. So when the Hardys were in Gorilla, somebody started screaming Hardys, and Jeff just started dancing before the music even came out and like pointing at the crowd. And when they dropped that beat, bro, you would have thought that Jesus himself came down second coming. And then, but can we talk about how Matt Hardy finally got back his brother? There was a point when Jeff was getting jumped and Matt was like looking for a chair outside. I was like, he's taking his sweet ass time. We talked about it so much about when Jeff Hardy stopped and started dancing. Matt finally got him back. It was like, wait a minute, bro. Like, what are you doing? He's like, oh man, not this chair, maybe this chair. And definitely I don't know if you noticed it. I don't think it translated well on TV. The Hardys used the wrong chair. I mean, ladders. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Like, I think the ladders at the top dollar and not top dollar, AJ Francis and his tag partner used were supposed to be the ladders that the Hardys used because their ladders didn't break and they were supposed to break. And I don't know, the crowd. Jeff got to stop listening to the crowd. When he went up for that second swanton, I was like, bro, it's not gonna break. And then he bounced off like when you drop a quarter on the floor, it's just like just bounced right out.
Yeah, when he went for that second one, you could definitely tell it was, I need to break this ladder.
Yeah. And AJ Francis.
Wait, we're buffering. There we go.
You were buffering, not us.
On my end, everybody buffered.
Oh, yeah. On our end, I only saw you buffer because you were
That's
like,
okay.
and then whoop. Anyway, but it was crazy because when AJ Francis jumped off, like I know we got into the group chat and we're talking about what he was trying to do is not land on his side. He was trying to jump through the ladder and kind of stand and then like slump over, but his body momentum was a little bit too crazy. He could have snapped both his legs right there.
Well, the meme going around was quite a choice to land Dong first on the ladder.
But if you think about it, when he stands next to it, he's taller than the
He's
ladder.
taller than the ladder.
Like, you know, like leg width or leg length. So,
but gravity tends to play a factor in there. But wow,
yeah. So it was an interesting choice. I'm glad he's not hurt. At least he hasn't come out and said he's hurt.
That moonsault off the ladder that he hit was fantastic.
Oh my God.
He's a big man that can move, man. Like a lot of people be trying to hate on him. There was a lot of people in our area going like flop dollar. And once he did that moonsault, they shut up. They were like, oh, I didn't know he was that good. And it was like, because you guys don't watch wrestling. You're just sitting here booing a man for something he did last year.
Not only can he wrestle, he's also one of the many friends of the show.
Yeah, he's a person.
He's a homie that looks out for us, and we try and do the same. But part of that is good people look for good people, and we've been blessed to be surrounded by a lot of good people, and he's one of them. So
yes, we have.
Get that flop dollar out of here.
Yeah. It was
but another fantastic match, the Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander put on a show to start the match, to start everything off.
When he hit the girl with the lumbar check, she took that champ.
It very much reminded me of when he hit Candice LeRae with it, because she took it almost the exact same way, and it looked fantastic.
Yeah. It's one of those things that you're like, oh man, this is dope. Like, you're not upset about it.
Yeah, definitely fantastic. Having Ali go over, I thought was good, even in the heel role. I liked it. Good job. Dark State took the L, which that was the only loss that
I don't know. I don't know if you guys noticed. NXT guys take losses when it's not title related. Like
when it's not title related.
And so there's a lot of matches that NXT lose, but people only seem to remember them winning titles. Like, you know what I mean? Like Trick Williams is the only one that's won a title, and then JC Jane. But that's because I believe that Slamovich is leaving for a little while. So I don't know. So and also
JC Jane, spoiler, becomes the double champion. First double champion that we've seen for two promotions outside of Mercedes on the women's division in quite a while.
Yep. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a trade-off, though. I thought if she won, Trick was taking the L.
I truly thought that as well.
So, but obviously that is not how it turned out. So.
Well.
And then Leon Slater and Moose was fantastic.
That was a really, really good match.
And Leon Slater becomes the youngest X Division champion, which for those who don't follow TNA, I know that can be a good amount of people as time has come on, but the X Division is really the true spiritual successor to the Cruiserweight division from WCW.
Yep.
It's the closest to American luchadors that I think we're ever going to see. I think X Division did lose a little bit when we went away from the 6-sided ring and the X Division hanging title matches going across the ropes and everything. Mm-hmm. But Leon Slater, that boy is rubber. Like he takes bumps that people should not be able to take and pops up and just is excited and wants to do it again. It's the young Jeff Hardy effect. And there's no surprise that the Hardys have kind of taken him under their wing, and he's always looked up to them because you can definitely see it.
Yeah, it's like the bump that he took when he fell off the Ultimate X setup, and nobody.
When only AJ Francis attempted to catch him and everybody else moved.
Yeah, it was like, oh, okay, this guy might die today, but
and he's like, I'm okay.
Like, bro, he hit hard.
He bounced.
And I was like, oh, okay, this guy's not human. I'm like, because I would have been like, hey, I'm done, guys. Just roll me to the side, and this is where I'm gonna be for the rest of this match. Like, yeah, no production out of me today. Sorry, guys.
But then we got AJ returning to TNA to congratulate Slater on, because AJ Styles was TNA for over a decade, and AJ Styles put his stamp on the X division as well. So
100%.
I do wish that we got a little bit more than what we got from that.
I think it's because we're so close to SummerSlam and they don't want him to set up anything with TNA. I think this means that we might get an AJ Styles match in TNA. It might not be now, but it might be towards the end of the year. But, the door's open. He had nothing but positive things to say. I don't think he was forced to do this. I think it was like enough time passed and the people that he didn't like are no longer in power.
And I know for a lot of folks, when they have these situations where it's going to another promotion, they ask for it. They want to do it. In most situations, they have to get approval. It's very rare that the top comes to them and says, you're going to do this.
Yep.
Then we had the tag team, which we kind of already talked about. Honestly, that tag team match, there was too much to even talk about going on in that thing. We already talked about First Class and AJ with insanity off the ladders. Jeff, once again, abusing his body for our entertainment. At first I was like, what? That's dumb. But then I liked it more as it went on. And instead of just grabbing the ladder and throwing it in, Jeff went to the outside and hits a button and a rope ladder drops from the ceiling. That
ladder was so sketchy, man.
I thought
rope ladders are not secure if they are not secured at the bottom.
I thought when he was swinging at the end doing his dance, I was like, if that ladder drops,
if it falls,
we all thought the exact same thing.
God.
He was celebrating. I was like, dog, what is this person doing?
Well, and when they panned out, you could see Matt with two hands, all of his weight pulling on the bottom of that ladder, because if a rope ladder is not secured, it is like attempting to try to climb a rope in gym class with a little bit more assistance. But then as they're celebrating, we get the Team 3D music and logo to hit.
Like, I had visual question marks over my head when they finished that segment. I was like, huh?
I think we all did. I think we're all in agreement once again, because the crowd asked the question that put the question marks over our head, and that was, and before we get too far ahead, to put the cart before the horse, Bully Ray comes out and says, we've killed it for decades. Let's do it one last time at Bound for Glory in October. And the Hardys say, we'll do it. And he says, there's going to be one last time that I say, Devon, get the tables. And then the crowd said, where is Devon? And that's what we all wanted to know. And we were talking about it before the show started. We all thought Devon was done. So
bro,
this is kind of surprising.
In 2020, bro. He had a stroke in 2020.
Yeah.
I understand he dropped 85 pounds doing DDP yoga, but dog, yoga and taking a bump, like, I'm happy that they didn't say it was going to be a tables match, but I'm 100% sure these people are going to take bumps. And I don't know, man.
I thought they did say it was a tables match.
No, he just said he's going to say get the tables.
Okay, I thought he had said, and that was just me reading more into it than it was, because he commented about how they had the first tables match. So I was thinking he was challenging to a tables match, but that was just me assuming more than was actually there. But then we got what we've already spoiled as well. Trick versus Joe versus Mike Santana. And Frankie Kazarian made an appearance as well. At one point, a good portion of the world thought that Trick was actually hurt and had hurt his knee, and they took him into the back. And Joe Hendry and Mike Santana kept at it. Great match. Everybody in there was able to go and able to work top to bottom. And then Mike Santana hits his clothesline. Trick jumps back in the ring, throws him out, gets the cover. 1, 2, 3. I'm out.
Which an amazing match.
Let's not gloss over, and this is on me, but let's not leave out the fact that Trick came out with the King Booker robe.
Yes.
Looking like King Booker from back in the day.
Still tricky NA.
And first of all,
future.
like Santino is a riot, bro. He was like Tricky Willie.
Tricky William.
I was like, yo.
He's always been a class act, though, man.
His comedy speak is enthralling. And you're like, I could just listen. I want to have him read a book to me.
I'm just happy that he didn't threaten what's her face with like saying like, oh, Santina Marella is coming back for you. I was like, thank God.
Tessa
Yeah.
Amy Hartwell?
Yeah.
Tessa Blanchard, you get out of here or Santina Marella will come.
He says she don't even wrestle. And she just won a wrestling match. I'm glad Indy's doing good, though. Like, now that she left the company, like, that is an exciting thing.
I'm happy for her. I'm very happy for her. And, okay, so we end this very long pod running through Monday Night Raw once again. Let's so basically Monday Night Raw opened up with what, guys? Derek, since you just watched it freshly.
No, I watched the other one freshly.
Well, I can answer if you need it.
Go ahead.
So what he said was the New Day should be WWE World Tag Team Champions.
You gave him an opening and he ran through it.
Right. No.
I was like, you give me the mic? I'll take it.
No. So Raw opened up with CM Punk cutting a promo about Gunther. Gunther coming out, them going at it. There was a weird part where the camera was like in like CM Punk's forehead.
Yes.
Saw every scar and every sweat bead coming down this man's forehead. And yeah, that cameraman ain't shit for that. But it was a good promo. It was a good promo because like Gunther and him finally, like, I think this is not going to be a hokey thing. It's not going to be like, you're a punk, CM Punk. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't going to be like, oh, like you.
I think it's going to be a good thing. Going back to that cameraman, you know how when you're recording with your phone, but you're watching at the same time, and that shit just dipped. That's what he was doing. He was watching. He was watching out the wrong eye, and he zoomed in a little too much.
Yeah, like I was like, damn, I know CM Punk that old, bro. He was like,
oh shit.
Yeah, and look, it's amazing what happens when you get old. You just go,
This is CM Punk's entire camera. Like, yeah.
Now, do y'all think Punk's walking away with this?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think in New York, so. I hope he does. He got to win that belt before he's retired. Now we're at 3 years. I don't think Punk resigns if they don't give him a title shot.
Although we did have CM Punk when he first came back, and I actually saw this clip on Twitter, I think this morning, but I commented on it when they were talking about it last night. He was facing off against Cena, and he said, I came back to this company with goals, and not one of them is winning that title because I know what it would do to me. I know what type of man it would make me. And then his promo, he said, "I came back to this company with goals, and one of them was to win the title."
I guess, he's like, well, I tried for this one. Now I'm gonna go.
Which they are different belts.
They are.
They are different.
He wasn't evil when he was World Heavyweight Champion back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah. So
it's
maybe
not
it's
as much power.
WWE versus the world. And we can split that hair. And I made that. I was like, well, maybe that's what they're going with. Then we got a great backstage interview with Stephanie Vauquier, which I am not a Spanish speaker, so about 2/3 of it were in Spanish.
Yep.
And then we had Naomi interrupt, and
Io Sky jump in, bro.
Io as well, yes. But Naomi interrupts and says, "Hello, Stephanie Vauquier," if that's how you pronounce it.
When they were like, Paris or whatever.
And they were like, "On Paris." Croissant. And Derek and I were talking about this. It's incredibly entertaining because Naomi is charismatic and makes it entertaining. But at the same time, I don't love it. I like it, but I don't love it because her saying to Io, "I can't even understand what you said," and her coming to Stephanie Vauquier, if that's how you say it, just adds an ignorance to the character that I don't think is needed. I know it's kind of supposed to be edgy and funny, and it is. And the charisma of Naomi makes it less of that. But when I step back and look at it, it's like, if this were anybody else, this is kind of a little bit of an intolerance thing. And it's probably because your shirt has added that to the country.
Yep.
And now we just need an awesome bomb.
Removed from that segment, WWE was like, we're going to go ahead and drop this great match on you. Sheamus and Rusev just beat the shit out of each other.
Oh,
yes.
My God.
There's no other way to say it. They just beat the holy hell out of each other. And somehow Sheamus pulled off the win. Hit him with a bro kick and prevented Rusev from using the shillelagh and beat him. I think this is something that we're going to continue. I say give us a first blood match. Don't give us a goddamn shillelagh match in SummerSlam.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I definitely do see them fighting in SummerSlam again. And that might be something that they just add sometime this weekend or something. Or,
I was honestly surprised, as much as they talked about it throughout the match and everything, about Sheamus never getting a win over Rusev. I was surprised to see him get that win there
again,
and figured that might have been something that they saved for
something bigger
for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I think honestly, this reminds me of Andrade Carmelo Hayes last year, where people are like, where are they going with this? And then all of a sudden they just keep putting on bangers. But I think this is going to get the pay-per-view because these are two big names. They have the history, they have the storyline, they have everything right. And they literally just beat the shit out of each other. They can trade wins back and forth and then give us a tag team afterwards. And then save that god-awful Raw tag division and have them beat the shit out of the New Day daily. Just every day. Run in, beat the crap out of the New Day. Nah, I'm messing with you. Look at Derek. Derek was like, wait, what?
He's like, he said New Day. I'm confused.
And then all of a sudden,
he meant Creed Brothers. It's really confusing.
Leading into the New Day, then we had the amazing tag team win, come out and become number one contenders out of the LWO.
You just like them because they're Hispanic too.
No,
that's all it is.
It's because I thoroughly believe that Toro and Wild are better than the New Day.
Oh,
you want me to kick you out of this podcast? Because I'll do it. I will hit the smooth ejectocito, cuz and put you in catering.
If you kick me out of this podcast just to spite you, I will start the Bruises and Bumps podcast. Just talk shit about the New Day every week. I just pull out a segment and just talk about why I hate the New Day.
I'm gonna report you.
Harassment.
I'm gonna report every episode. This is slander. This is hate speech.
I'd be like, what happened with Woods' little mustache here? What is going on?
Oh, with Kofi's mustache. See, wrong person. You gotta know what you're talking about now.
No. Woods cut his facial hair down, and he had his baby braids in that pulled back his hairline. He should never do straight backs anymore, dog. Those are your peoples.
I mean, you could text him and tell him.
Nah, you could text him. You tell him that.
Oh,
They had like I have not a great hairline, but I know the braids to get for my hairline. His hairline, he was back here, dog.
All I know is firsthand for over a decade.
Amazing. His
hair has been on point time and time and time again.
It's amazing, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what's up with that braider. That braider, he might have to check his scalp. It looks like that braider probably put their foot in the back of his neck and then did his braids. They're too pulled back. Derek, am I lying? You as a person that does hair,
I don't braid. The braids itself were crispy. The braids themselves. Yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of forehead. I'll give you that. And that's all I'm gonna give you.
Because the braids were started too far forward, weren't they? Because it's like it's not that he has a bare hairline. Shane,
no, it doesn't.
You wouldn't know this because you probably never had braids. Is when you start your braids too front and they pull it back.
People can't do this, but you know when when it happens,
like it leaves you like this, like you have it pulls back your forehead, and it gives
they started them too far back. Yeah,
no, versus far, like they probably caught his baby hair, like you know what I mean. And
what he could keep out as like a little bit of a hairline, which would have made it look totally different. Yeah, I feel you. I'll give you that one.
All right, on the point of the match,
yes,
I did find it interesting that a large portion of the reason that the New Day didn't get the victory here is because they were against 2-3 person teams, essentially. The Creed brothers had El Grande Americano and what's her name?
Yeah.
I think hopefully this ends with almost becoming their heater.
Ivy Nile, that's her name.
Almost becoming the New Day's heater?
Yeah.
Well, we did get a backstage segment
where that shit ain't happening. No. Don't talk about that.
Austin's reaction was fantastic, though.
He said, "We're happy for you."
He's like, "Yeah, I really like that for you."
Like, dang.
But yeah, and I think it was amazing. But
and then LWO had Dragon Lee with them, and then the team known for the 3-person roster
was only two
and couldn't overcome the numbers. And something they used in their favor for a decade.
And we get what I think was a very underrated promo was Becky Lynch. And which and then
I'm ready. She about to drop that title. So
I did not think it was an underrated promo. I thought it was an okay promo.
I thought it was good. And then you have like this entire program between Becky and Bayley, they're all just propping up Lyra. And I think Lyra is stepping up to the plate here.
I hope that this is true. I like that Lyra isn't coming out as bird person with wings attached to her constantly.
Those are pay-per-view wings, man. You don't get those on regular
I'm
Raw?
curious if she's going to come out with wings at pay-per-view because then she's back to being bird person.
I don't know.
But overall, I found it to be okay. But then, as you said, Bayley and Becky propping it up. We got Bailey for the team getting a tag team title shot against R&R of Judgment Day, which I really enjoy that Raquel and Roxanne, more so than Raquel and Liv ever did, are unified as a tag team with their gear. They're coming out with like matching gear and everything now as well.
And they're really good together. Like wrestling. They really mesh well.
So y'all think Liv getting the boot? That's what y'all saying?
No, I think that whenever the split comes, I think Raquel just leaves with Roxanne.
Did you all see on Twitter Finn Balor's post?
Mm-mm.
Finn Balor photoshopped Dominic and Roxanne over the Coldplay people.
Yeah.
And said, I'm just a cold player.
Hilarious.
It is funny. And then we have
but with that match, Dominic saves the Judgment Day again, and the Judgment Day retain.
But it was a little bit after Becky inserted herself as well.
Oh yes, I forgot about that until you just mentioned it. Becky jumped in and attacked Lyra and created more distraction for Bailey, and that allowed them to keep the titles once again.
Yep. And then we had the funny segment in which now Dom was being forced to go to get a medical review. And then in backstage, Finn and what's it called? Damn it, I forgot his name. Finn's tag partner were hilarious in the back when they were in sync.
Quaqua.
His name's not
JD
McDonough. It was hilarious as hell. They were like, no, like they were like, hey man, it's all good. It's all good. I don't understand why you're upset. It's all good. Like you're with us, man. You're safe.
Bring us a lollipop.
Yeah, that was funny as hell because like they look like they're having fun, and like I feel like JD McDonough and Finn are done with the Judgment Day, and they just waiting for the right moment to turn on them. Like,
yeah, I get this. I agree with that
because they're just needling at this point. They're like whatever, like Dom doesn't really come out with them to help him anymore. He only comes out exclusively with the women, and he's like, okay, they're probably waiting until there's another male or something, but the turn is coming, and I'm all for it. I'm not sure at this point what's going to happen. And the weirdest match of the entire night, and by weird means how it started, is we got Sami Zayn full entrance, and then they gave Karrion Kross no entrance, and then they had a good match, about as good as the pay-per-view, but this time Karrion Kross wins, and that's it. He wins, and they go to commercial.
Yeah, definitely weird.
I don't know what happened. I'm glad that they gave him a victory, but like I said early in the show, they gave Jon Moxley victories on his way out. And, yeah, but we also got what I think was the match of the night was Stephanie Vakir versus Io Sky. Even with the no contest, it was amazing.
Yes,
and it highlights the fact, because Rhea came out to do the run and save, how small she's getting. Am I the only one that remembers this?
How small Rhea?
Yeah. It looks like she's getting in like fitness competition shape. Like she's real like slim, but like big arms.
Well, she's incredibly muscular, like an insane level. But Rhea came in to make the save after the Secret Hervis and Chelsea Green came in to beat down Stephanie and Io and ruin a great match which everything going on. It seems like you could put EO in with a mop, and it has potential to be the best match on the card.
Yep. But she actually had somebody that was really good, which is Stephanie. Vakir held her own, and I think that was just a preview of what might happen later on for a belt.
Yeah, everything about that match was top to bottom fantastic until the interruption, which still wasn't bad. Chelsea Green did a really good job in that.
Yep.
And then Rhea making the save. I think it's setting up that we're going to get Secret Hervis versus the trio of Vakir and EO and Rhea.
No, but I thought Rhea's getting a title shot, isn't she?
They both are. Rhea and EO are getting the title shot at SummerSlam versus Naomi.
Be Vakir and the Kabuki Warriors,
which Naomi will retain, just in case y'all were wondering, at SummerSlam.
I certainly hope so. If she loses it that quickly, I will be on that bandwagon.
And anyway, at the end of...
Didn't she come out too? Naomi came out?
Yeah.
Afterwards?
Yeah. She came out.
It looked like EO was going to attack her, right? Or is that just me?
It looked like it, but I don't think EO can turn heel. I don't think she's great as a heel. I think she's better just being herself, which is a natural face. And that's not even me being funny, because like even she wasn't the person that was doing the heelish stuff. And I forgot the faction that she had with Bayley.
Damage Control?
Yeah, Damage Control. So, but everybody was there to have Roman Reigns up here, and then as soon as Paul Heyman name dropped him, the beat dropped, he came out, and contrary to what Shane said earlier, I think this promo puts us in a level where we understand that there is no more judgment day. I'm sorry, not judgment. There is no more bloodline. He said this is family, and he explained it in the thing, and it's just.
Well, he said what makes the bloodline is that it's family.
Yeah. So he basically made it clear that he's here to help to go after Paul, and Jay's his family. That's why it's no bloodline. There was no reference to bloodline. Both stood on their own. Jay's still rocking his merch. Tribal Chief rocking his merch. First of all, his fire red 4s were amazing. I was very happy to see those. And I look forward to that match. I think that match is going to be a lot better. It doesn't seem like your typical. It seems like a marquee tag match. You know what I mean?
The only problem I had with that segment was you're not a wise man, and it would have been fine if it would stopped here, but you're not a wise man anymore. You're just a dumbass. And then he cut on him a dumbass like 4 more times, and it was like, all right, this is dumb. Stop calling him dumbass.
I did like the line where he said you couldn't create the bloodline. No, that's God's work. That was dope.
Yeah, that was a great line.
Yeah.
Which was vastly different from his other.
Yeah. And he was basically
it's not the same.
And then shout out to his kid who was like, I was raising the next bloodline.
Yeah.
That I hope that kid is in shape. I don't know. I don't even know if he has a son.
I think so.
But anyway,
I honestly am not sure. But then we in credit, and he fumbled a little bit, but Braun Breaker, this line was clean when he stepped up and said, "It's not your time anymore. I'm the big dog now. I'm the top dog of WWE. I'm the future."
Yeah, that's pretty good. It was legit. And he continues to stand out every week. Like Braun Breaker, when he first debuted, when he was during his IC run, it feels like light years later. Like all 4 of these guys in this tag match look like they all stand at the same level.
Which the one knock on Braun, you could see his tanner has tanned the palms of his hands now. He had orange hands.
Well, I honestly think he's gonna go around the ring and spear the shit out of Roman.
The man's got more color than a Costco chicken.
Anyway, on that note, take us out, Derek.
Yeah. So the New Day is the greatest tag team in WWE history. just in case everybody watching didn't know. I just want y'all to know that, that's the New Day right there. Y'all see the two that's still there right now, you know what I'm saying? And then that's the tag team that they need to hold. And then that tag belt right there is from their reign. And if you didn't know, they started up, down, down. You know what I'm saying? This guy did right here. You know what I'm saying? Xavier Woods.
I'm in the opening video for that little channel.
Oh, he's in there too. If you didn't know, Kofi is the first black WWE champion in the history of the company, just in case y'all didn't know that either. And yeah, so we can go now. All right. That sounds great, right?
All right. Goodbye, everybody. I'm not going to say anything.
Additionally, Jay came in to make the save and help Roman, and they stood tall, and then Roman yeeted in the ring as the cameras were gone.
That happened too. I saw that. Yeah.
Look, that's Kofi. That's Austin right there. New Day.
Yeah, see? They dressed up as the Power Rangers, the White Ranger right there. You see him over there, and then the Green Ranger. They did those too. Just in case y'all didn't know. He held that IC title that's down there at the bottom. Yep. I seen that one. Let's see what else.
When Austin dressed up as Asuka and Mosley with Charlotte and kicked him in the face, I filmed all those videos.
See? we seen that. We seen that.
Cool.
Let's see.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us for another episode of Bumps and Bruises podcast. It's your boy Marcos, aka at the Sunset Kid, and these two fools are New Day stands. You guys have a good day, and thanks for joining us.